Hey, I'm Tatiana, and I'm going to share with you exactly how to start a Shopify store. And just before I hop over onto my computer and share my screen with you, I want to ask you this question. Why is it that you want to start on Shopify? Are you a brand new e-commerce seller and you're undecided or unsure whether you should start on Shopify or on Amazon or maybe even on Etsy and eBay? Well, I want to help you make an educated decision, and I've got another video which I'll link in the description for you. I hope you watch it because that video goes in depth about the different platforms and which platform is best for you, because it is going to depend on what products you want to sell. So check that out, and I hope you enjoy this tutorial.
All right, so first things first is you have to sign up for Shopify. You can get a free 14-day trial using the link in the description box below. Okay, so now we're just gonna get signed up. I decided to name my store Bulldog Nation because I'm wearing a Bulldog shirt. Okay, so welcome to Shopify. Thank you very much. So the first thing we're gonna do is we are going to get a theme. So Shopify kind of guides you. They also have their own tutorials. So they do give you a lot of guidance. But what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get a theme first. So I'm gonna go to Online Store and Themes. My computer's a little bit slow. Okay, and right now you can see that automatically my store is password protected, which means that no one can go and see my store. They have to put in a password in order to see my store, which is good because, I'm just getting started. The store is not done. I don't want anyone to see it yet. So I'm gonna go here to customize theme, or I can look at theme library. So they automatically give you a theme. I would recommend going to the theme library and selecting a free theme. You don't have to pay for a Shopify theme. There are many free themes that you can choose from that are really, really good. So here you can see, right now I'm on this one. Depends on, what you like. I'm gonna do the Brooklyn theme. And I'm gonna do the classic. It's cute too, actually. Let's do playful. So add to theme library. All right, so now we have the Brooklyn theme, but we're gonna make this our main theme. So we're gonna customize it. Okay, so I need an image. So this is my banner. I'm gonna need an image. So what I would do is now I'm gonna go to Google and I'm going to find a picture of a bulldog. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to tools. So you can see here there's a section that says tool. I'm going to go to label for reuse. Now this is important because you can't just pick any image on Google because you need to be able to have the rights to the image. So if these are labeled for reuse, that means that you can save them and use them as you wish. So I'm going to find an image that's relatively large and high quality. For that, I'm going to click here on size and I'm going to go to large. I'm also looking for something that doesn't have too much going on. I think for a Shopify theme, you want to be being a little bit more minimalistic is helpful. Give a clean feel to your store, so don't have too much going on in the background. So this is cute. Let's see, I wouldn't do something like this. There's too many colors, too many things. It's like, how do you want people to feel? Because that's what it's about. When they go to your store, they are going to feel something, and how do you want them to feel? Let's try this one. So I'm going to click on the image and I'm going to hit controls. Oh, free download. Thanks. Okay, so I downloaded it. Now I'm going to upload it to my store. We're going to go to slide 1, select an image, drop the image there, and see how that looks. Okay, so it's not so bad, pretty cute. I think it's a bit dark. I'd probably brighten it up, but it's okay for the demonstration in this video. So you can see here now we have some text that is covering this little guy's face, and I don't want that. I want his cute little face to show. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to, so on the slide section, I'm going to click on my slide, and I could choose to do like an overlay, which means kind of like a shadow on top, but I'm actually going to remove it so it's brighter. I like brighter color. And I'm going to remove this text, the subheading. I'm going to remove the Shop Now button. I'm going to remove as well, even though I don't see it. There we go. And I'm going to remove the heading. So you can choose to have text here or remove it if you wish. Totally up to you. I'm going to keep it like this. And then you can add more slides. So if you want it to go through different images, then you can just add a slide and you can say how many seconds between each slide, 1 second, 5 seconds, but we're going to just have one slide for now. So let's go over to the header. This is where you would insert your logo if you have one. At the moment, I don't have one. If you don't have a logo, I recommend going to fiverr.com, and they're pretty inexpensive. So places like this, it depends on what kind of logo you want. Find a seller, really reputable, great art, really good, really cheap. There's a lot of things here that you can customize that you don't have to do right now. You can just do that when you have more free time. The announcement part is important to take note of. So if you do have a sale or something, you can show it right here. So for example, 15% off everything, coupon code Bulldog. So if I have a sale, I'm going to display that on the announcement bar, and then you can remove it when the sale is over. So we're going to leave that for now. So featured collection, if you have different products, then you would keep this section. If you're only selling one product right now, you can just hide this by clicking the I. Subscribe to our newsletter. We're going to get into this in a little bit. Basically, you want to have this on your website because if someone inputs their email address, they'll be subscribed to your mailing list, and that's valuable for you because once they're on your mailing list, you can send them emails and notify them about sales, so potentially creating new orders, or you can tell them about other products that you sell or affiliate products that you're affiliated with, and basically just make more sales, make more money. So, and obviously you want to add value to them as well, so you can keep them on your mailing list. So giving them tips about bulldogs, whatever it is that your niche is. So here I'm going to customize my store with some images about the product that I'm selling, which is a bulldog sweater. So I just uploaded a few images that I just grabbed from Google here. So I'm going to leave that, and I'm going to have some text. So you got to be a little bit witty. I've got nothing off the top of my head, but cozy up. Lightweight, breathable fabric makes for a comfortable experience. I don't know. And I'll insert another one. Then you can have a button for the buy now. Shop now. And then you would just put the link to the actual product. We'll just put it for all products right now, so it looks like this. Okay. Good. And then we'll do another one. We'll do this one right here. Let's do this image. The most fashionable bulldog. I don't know, guys. Bodysuit with cute ears. Available in pink, blue, and yellow colors. Okay. And you have shop now. You always want to give them a shop now button whenever you are displaying your product because you want to give them an opportunity to purchase. Okay, good. Okay, so let's see how our shop looks like right now. Let's save that. So the main image, subscribe to our newsletter. We would probably have this actually lower. We put this up first. So let me move things. So it's really easy to move things around. So the newsletter, let's put it underneath. Here we go. And we're just going to hide this for now. We don't need this. We don't need this. And there we go. I actually recommend having your main menus in the footer section. So for example, having a collections page. So we can reference quick links, maybe policies. Okay, products. Having different quick links. We don't have much on our website right now, so that's all we'll do for now. And let's just go ahead and edit this newsletter sign up. So subscribe to Bulldog. You want to give them a reason to subscribe. So 10% off your first order is quite enticing. Something like that. And they put in their email, they subscribe. So you can see here what I added. So you can add different menus here. You can choose to keep these or remove them. You can also add your social media links if you have them. Okay, so it's pretty basic. You don't really need much. Now let's go and edit some other stuff. Save. Also keep in mind that this is how you can interchange between desktop and mobile. So this is how it looks on the mobile version. So sometimes on mobile you might want to remove or add some things. Most likely remove some things just because the space is a little bit more limited. You might also want to have smaller images. So now I'm going to go over to the products section and add some products. So, if you have products stored in your house, you can take your own photos. If you're drop shipping from AliExpress or wherever, you can import photos. I'm just going to upload whatever I have and put a description, rainbow sweater. Okay, we'll put the price at $19.99, and compare ad is basically showing them that there's a sale, so we could just say regular price is $24.99. You can input your cost if you want to help calculate profit margins. You can charge taxes on this product if you're eligible to do that, charging sales taxes. You can have a SKU, so this is to track your products. You can have Shopify track the inventory, so say you have 10 units. If you're drop shipping, you don't have to do this. You can allow customers to purchase if it's out of stock. I probably wouldn't. Now you'd have to input the weight of the product. So say it's 0.5 pounds. Oops. And customs information. So where's the product coming from? Because if someone's ordering overseas, then they're going to get charged customs taxes. HS code, if you know that, you can search that up. Fulfillment service is Shopify. And if I have variants, so size variants, I would put the size here. So small, comma, that's how you separate it, medium, large. And if I have a color variant, I would put blue, pink, yellow. And then you would change the barcodes for each one of the variants since they're different products, but you don't really have to keep track of barcodes if you're drop shipping. Well, technically, actually, you still do because you need to know the size and color people order. And then you can add them to a collection. So you'd have to create a collection for that. And tags are, so if someone searches on your search bar, so if someone goes here and they search for rainbow, you want that product to pull up. So if you know that they're going to be searching for rainbow because they saw it on your Instagram, then you want to make sure that this is tagged rainbow. So have as many tags as you want and then save. For example, now if I search rainbow, my product comes up. Okay. Added my first product. Let's see how that looks. Okay, cute. I have my main photo, the photo, different variations. It shows the sale price. Perfect. And then people can add to cart. And you would probably want to have more of a description here. All right, so we've got one product. Let's look at collections. So collections, if you have, collections, you create a collection. So I'm going to put in collection sweaters. That could be one collection. And you could manually add products or automatically. So if the tag is sweater, like I just put in, then the product will automatically get added to this collection. Okay, let's add another one. Let's do jacket. So dog jacket. And then you could also add an image to your collection if you want. So let's say I want, I don't know. It's not quite a jacket, is it? Okay, I just found a really funny jacket. Little shark. Okay, so one thing that you can also do for SEO purposes is you can put in an alt text. So here you want to stuff in as many keywords as you can. Bulldog, sweater, bull, sweater, jacket, dog, puppy. You got to do your keyword research for that, and so that's going to help you rank on Google and images and all of that. So let's say save. Let's go back to our other one and add a picture. Put this one. Save. So now that we've kind of got the basics down with our store, we've got our design done, we've got our products up here. Now we've got to really make the store function. So what we want to do is we want to go to the apps section, and they're going to give you some available apps that they recommend, and they're very popular as you can see here. But I'm going to show you some that I would recommend. Oberlo is a good one because it's going to give you ideas of things to sell on Shopify if you are a drop shipper. You can see that a lot of people have already added this app. So here's an example of what it looks like. It'll say this bag. You can import it to your store. All of the images import. Everything's imported for you, and it's very easy. And you can easily order the product if someone themselves orders it. So I'm going to add that one. Domain. And by the way, so this is the free domain that Shopify gives you. You can pay for a domain name that looks more professional, and I would recommend that you do that. You can do that through GoDaddy. So let me show you that actually right now. Okay, so this is GoDaddy.com. This is where I buy my domain names fairly inexpensively. So I'm going to search here to see if my domain name is available. And it shows me that it's taken. So they're giving me other suggestions, bulldognations.com. The value is having the .com. You could have .live, .store, .io, all of these other ones, but the value is in the .com for the most part. So I would recommend finding a domain name where you can get the .com and eventually buy all the other ones like .info, .net, .co. You kind of want all of them. So I might go with the bulldognations.com, or I might choose to change my domain name, maybe Bulldogs Nation. This one's pretty expensive. So someone I think is selling this one. So sometimes people, this is a business that people take, is they buy domain names and they sell them. But anyways, this is where you would get your domain name. I'll link it in the description of this video for you. Install the Oberlo app, and I'm going to just search in Bulldog sweater and see what comes up. So I can build, oh, there we go, there's my rainbow sweater. So let's say add to import list. And let's add a bunch of other sweaters, the ones with good reviews. And let's build out a whole collection out of these sweaters. That's really cute, guys. Okay, so I think I'm just gonna add those ones. I don't want to add ones that don't have reviews. A little bit too cautious about that. I'm gonna say selling to United States. So that does change things. So import list. So let's see now, these are the ones that I selected. Let's say import to store. So we can change the title, we can add it to collection. So let's add it to the sweater collection. I did not save. Okay, same thing with this. We're gonna change this name. This is very keyword optimized. So we're just gonna do starfish sweater. Sweater. Import. Holiday. You can see that all of the ones I imported are here. So this is the original one I created, but this is the one that I imported from the app. And so now if someone clicks on it and they want to place an order, they already automatically have all of the sizing variations. They can add it to cart. They have everything here. And then I would just manage my orders through the Oberlo app, which is empty. Now you're going to get a lot of different recommendations for apps, so I recommend spending some time here and just browsing. One thing that you definitely want to have is an upsell. So upsells are important because it's a way to add value to the order, so make more sales. And it's easy because when someone's in the buying, feeling like they want to shop, it's much easier to convince them to buy an additional product. It's just like when you go to McDonald's and they say, would you like to upgrade your fries? Or would you like to have a drink with that, So it's an easier decision for the customer to make when they're already shopping from you. So you wouldn't get an upsell app. You can get a free one. A lot of them are paid for, but there are free ones. I'm going to do this one here, which is free. It's very easy to add an app, install. Shopify just makes things very easy. I used to have a WordPress site and it was a nightmare. You can definitely do more on WordPress in terms of customization, but Shopify is a great place just if you want to get started, and it's very user friendly. So you can customize the pop-ups and the upsells, integrate it with MailChimp. So MailChimp is like, if someone is going to input their email address, where does it go, right? It has to go somewhere. So MailChimp is a great place. It integrates really well with Shopify. It's free, and you can send emails out through that platform. And so if you have broadcasts, you want to tell someone about a sale, you want to promote something, and you just want to share something with people, then you can do that through the email broadcasting. So we're just going to say save settings. All right, so again, lots of different apps that you can play with. I'd recommend getting the upsell. I'd recommend getting something where people can rate or review the products. I'd recommend getting something like Relio, which is something like here, let me show you. This is Relio on my website. You can see here that it pops up and it gives people a reason to not leave the page. So I was about to exit out of this website, but now this intrigues me. It says spin to win big discounts. And look, I can win 30% off my order. I can win free shipping. I can wear a free panty set. So it gives people incentivization to stay on your website because they can potentially win something. And then if they do win something, then they're more likely to actually purchase from you. In addition to that, it sends them to Messenger. So I highly recommend that you integrate Facebook Messenger on your Shopify store. This has been huge. People love Facebook. And if you send them a message on Facebook, they are incredibly more likely to open that message than if you were to send them an email. So my open rates on Facebook Messenger are something like 98% versus on email, it's like 30%, sometimes 15%. So this is a really great way to do marketing. So it sends directly to Messenger, and then on Facebook you can create a series of emails, messages that people get. You can send them, hey, did you see this picture of this bulldog? Send funny images, funny things, send them promotional content. You want to build a relationship with your customers because that's long-term what you want to do is you want to have that relationship so that when you do offer something to them, when you do offer a product, that they trust you to buy. So I would recommend this as well. So let's get back to customizing the store. We're going to go here to preferences. So you're going to do a lot of SEO stuff here. So again, SEO stands for search engine optimization. So if you want your website to start ranking on Google, it needs to show up. It needs a way to show up. And how is Google going to know anything about you unless you have the keywords? So if your store is about bulldogs, you want to do all your research about bulldog clothing, all of that stuff, and have those keywords embedded on your website. You're also going to want to install Google Analytics. Very easy to do. Just search on Google Analytics, sign up for an account, and copy and paste your domain name in Google Analytics. You can install a Facebook Pixel if you want to set up a Facebook page. And this is where you would change your password. So payment providers, you're going to want to have PayPal, so set up a PayPal account. A lot of people do like to pay with PayPal, so it's a good option to have. You would just set that up. Shopify payments, if you are in the US, most places accept Shopify payments. It is powered by Stripe, so if you're in a country like Russia, I think you would probably just use Stripe instead of Shopify payments. Very easy to use. Basically what this means is that people can pay with credit cards. So Stripe accepts all credit cards, and then all of the money goes through your website, through Shopify, and then it gets deposited into your business or personal bank account. Same thing with PayPal. And it will automatically capture payments. So we don't really need to change much there. You just need to make sure you integrate Shopify and PayPal by creating accounts. Checkout, so what do people see when they check out? You can have people create accounts on your website. Totally optional. I would disable it for now just to focus on other things. So you can have customers check out using their phone or email. Just look through all of this stuff. I would require first name and last name. Optional. So a lot of this stuff is pre-selected and it's good. So what I would recommend doing is doing free shipping. If you are just selling in the United States and your goods are shipping from the US or other countries, people like free shipping. So a technique that a lot of people do is they just kind of include the price for shipping in the product price. So if you were going to sell your product for $19 and shipping would have been like $2 or $3, maybe you would sell at $22 or $23 instead, and then just say that it's free shipping because people like free shipping. And then you could always edit the, if you do want to charge for shipping, you can edit the weight of the product and how much it costs there. So taxes, one thing I really like about Shopify is that they can kind of take care of the tax rates for you. So you need to be eligible to be collecting taxes, sales taxes. So for example, in Canada, I would be charging GST if I set up a GST account. So you just set that up here. You have to have your registration number. Same thing with the US. If you are collecting sales taxes in California or in wherever, then you would need to have your sales tax number because you can't collect taxes from people without actually being registered in that state or province. If you do that, it's illegal. So just be aware of that. Usually if you're not really making many sales, if you're just starting, you don't have to worry about taxes. It's only when you're actually making money that it matters. So places you stock inventory, if you're just drop shipping, then you don't really need to worry about this. But if you do have a warehouse, so for example, say you have private label products, you're storing them at a warehouse in Florida, then you would just add the location of that warehouse so it can properly calculate the cost for shipping. So notifications, this is great. So as soon as someone places an order, automatically Shopify will send them an email about the order. If the order is canceled, they'll send them an email. So it's automatically set up, so you don't even have to change this. And yeah, the rest of the stuff is pretty simple. So there's not too much to it. Here, discounts, this is where you can make coupon codes. So for example, if you want to give people $5 off their first purchase, you could do bulldog as the coupon code. Fixed amount, $5. Entire order, none. Specific customers, everyone. Limit to 1 per customer. So for Each person, they get $5 off. Save that coupon code. And yeah, that's pretty much it. So it's pretty basic. Again, you're going to get 14-day free trial with Shopify. From there on out, you can decide on what plan that you want. I would suggest just sticking to the basic plan for the beginning. It's $29 a month. It's really all you need until you're actually really picking up and making sales and you have a reason to upgrade your plan. For example, one reason you might upgrade your plan is because if you click on your account, you're only going to be allowed to have 2 staff accounts. And if you have staff, you're going to need more than 2 probably. So if you upgrade your account, you can have 5. And so that's what I had to do. I had to upgrade my account. And then once again, because my staff increased and everyone kept needing more access to the store. So let's have one last look at our store. Just make sure that you integrate your payment methods. Make sure that you can set up notifications so that whenever someone places an order, you get a text message or a notification from the Shopify app. So I would recommend on your phone to download the Shopify app so you can get notified as soon as someone places an order so that you can fulfill it so that you're not really delayed with your shipping. So that is it, my friends. I hope that this tutorial was helpful for you. Basically, I just wanted to show you that it's actually not very complex. It's fairly simple. Just you got to go for it, spend some time, play around with it, and it's pretty self-explanatory. So Shopify makes it as user-friendly as possible. And all the apps are there to make your life easier. So you don't have to do any kind of coding. It's not like WordPress. And all the apps are super user-friendly as well. So hopefully this was helpful for you. If you want to sign up for Shopify with a 14-day free trial, please click the link in my description box or pinned comment below. I'll also link down below GoDaddy, Fiverr, and Upwork for your reference because those are some sites that you're probably going to be using quite often if you become an e-commerce seller or do any kind of work from your computer. So I'll see you in my next video. Bye.
Thank you so much for watching. I really hope that you enjoyed this video. Please subscribe to my channel. And if you've already subscribed, there's this little gray bell symbol. If you hit that, then you're gonna get notified when I release new videos. And if you wanna keep watching, I've handpicked these 2 videos for you to watch right here.